kitchen light is the only sound in this sleeping quiet town. Your head is heavy on my chest while the tired world puts itself to rest. I trace the lines upon your hand, trying hard to understand how every single star in view led me right here next to you. Oh, the world outside is cold and gray, but they can't touch us anyway. Safe inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in you. We talk in whispers, careful breath, about a life and love and death. You fear the darkness, I know that fear, but every ghost dissolves when you are near. The coffee cup is getting cold, a story waiting to unfold, but I don't need a grand design, just your heartbeat next to mine. Inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in silent promises we keep, the conversations while you sleep, are the foundations of our home, a place where we are not alone. No, we are not alone. Oh, the world outside is cold and gray, but they can't touch us anyway. Safe inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in you. Till I found my world in you, just me and you, in this nebula blue. The day dissolves outside a window pane. The world is rushing, but we don't feel the rain. You're reading something low, the pages start to turn, and it's in this small moment my deepest lessons learned, that love isn't a frenzy, it's not a blinding scene. It's just a steady comfort that lies somewhere in between. You feel like familiar light, a place I've always known, a homecoming feeling, seeds that we have sown. It's the silent understanding, the comfort of your name. You turn the everyday into a tender, gentle flame. And if the map got torn, the direction wasn't clear, I just follow the steady drumbeat of your heart right here. Yeah. just admire the men. You're the quiet, safe harbor, the faithful, truest friend. I used to build these walls so high to keep the damage out, but your presence whispered peace and melted all the doubt. You feel like familiar light, a place I've always known, a home. Come and feel the seeds that we have sown. It's the silent understanding in the comfort of your name. You turn the everyday into a tender, gentle flame. And if the map got torn and the direction wasn't clear, I just follow the steady drumbeat of your heart right here. Yeah. They say that passion fades, that fire always cools, but they haven't met the depth of love that breaks all the rules. 'Cause what we have is timeless, it's gentle and it's deep, a kind of promise that your soul was always meant to keep. Just follow the light, your familiar light, right here, my life, right here, my love. The clock says 3 a.m. and the city's finally quiet, but here inside this room, there's no need to deny it. I'm just watching you breathe an easy, simple rhythm. The world can rush all day, but we found the truth within them. Those small unnoticed moments where the noise doesn't exist, just the perfect temperature of your hand on my wrist. You are the steady hum beneath the wild sound, the peaceful resolution after everything breaks down. You didn't sweep me off my feet, you just held me still, a constant, gentle gravity on top of every hill. And I don't need the spotlight or a neon sign above, just this feeling right here, this unhurried, honest love. I used to chase the chaos, the passion burning fast, thinking only firelight that was ever built to last. But your love is like the sea, unchanging in its tide, a depth I can't rely on, a place where I can hide. No grand dramatic gestures, no need for the parade, just knowing that you're near me, no matter what is paid. You are the steady hum beneath the wild sound, the peaceful resolution after everything breaks down. You didn't sweep me off my feet, you just held me still, a constant, gentle gravity on top of every hill. And I don't need the spotlight or a neon sign above, just this feeling right here, this unhurried, honest love. And every crack I thought I had, every little fault, you treat them like the history that brought us to a halt. Searching for the one thing I didn't know I lacked. You gave me back myself on a road I can't look back from. The unhurried just a steady hum, always here. recall the day, the moment that it changed, from just a friendly face to all my world rearranged. There was no sudden flash, no ringing in the air, just a quiet kind of settling, not knowing you were there. At night, am I the rush, the fire and the steep climb? But honey, what we have is built to outlast time. We're moving at a measured pace, no need to chase the thrill, just holding steady ground on top of this quiet hill. You're the easy breath I take when the evening starts to fall. The simple truth whispers softly that answers every call. And I don't look across the room for someone bright and new, I just look right beside me, and that's all I wanna do. I can't confess my fears, the ones I keep behind my teeth. You listen without judgment, knowing what's underneath. You don't try to fix me or tell me where to go. You just hold the flashlight so I can see the road. And when the shadows gather and the silence seems too deep, you're the only memory my worried heart wants to keep. We're moving at a measured pace, no need to chase the thrill, just holding steady ground on top of this quiet hill. You're the easy breath I take when the evening starts to fall. The simple truth whispers softly that answers every call. And I don't look across the room for someone bright and new, I just look right beside me, and that's all I wanna do. Some call this kind of love mundane, they don't understand the miracle of waking up with your hand in my hand. It's not about the fever, it's about the depth we trust, turning simple moments into something far more than dust. Just look right beside me, that's all I wanna do. A measured pace with you. I remember all the searching, the rushing through the years, looking for a harbor to calm the rising fears. I thought love had to shake me, had to leave me breathless and undone, like a sudden blinding fever beneath the scorching sun. But you were just the stillness, the quiet after noise, a voice that didn't argue, but just validated my choice. You became the easiest yes I've ever had to say, the simple steady turning of the darkness into day. No drama and no pressure, just fitting like a glove, the peaceful measured comfort of an undemanding love. And I could walk 1,000 miles just to prove that I was right. I see you brew me, the knowing look you send, the little inside jokes that only we can comprehend. You recognize my silence and know exactly what it means. You see behind the curtains, behind the polished scenes, and in this quiet haven where the world cannot intrude, I finally understand the deepness of gratitude. You became the easiest yes I've ever had to say, the simple steady turning of the darkness in a day. No drama and no pressure, just fitting like a glove, the peaceful measure comfort of an undemanding love. And I could walk 1,000 miles just to prove that I was right, but with you I just lean in and sink in to the light. The things we have to face, the only constant picture is finding you in this space. We didn't need the fire, we just needed to be true, and everything else faded when I finally found you. Oh, finding you. I never noticed when my shoulders started to relax, when I stopped counting moments, started leaving simple tracks. The world outside was screaming a complicated sound, but somehow in your silence the only peace was found. I used to hold my breath, waiting for the coming tide, but with you I just breathe, with nothing left to hide. Comfort of the unclenched fist, the quiet proof that magic really does exist. Not in the sudden thunder or the dramatic display, but in the miracle of waking up and choosing you today. You don't demand the high notes, you just ask me for the true, and I'm the calmest version of myself when I'm myself with you. We watch the seasons change, from amber light to snow. There's no need for the pressure to keep up a constant glow. It's just a settled rhythm, the familiar gentle way. You know the words I need to hear before I even say it. I spent so long preparing for a love that felt like war, but you simply opened up the door and asked me nothing more. You are the comfort of the unclenched fist, the quiet proof that magic really does exist. Not in the sudden thunder or the dramatic display, but in the miracle of waking up and choosing you today. You that burns so bright, because I found something deeper in your constant steady light. It's not a fleeting fever, it's a promise in the soul to simply be together and finally feel whole. Just finally feel whole. My constant steady light, the unclenched fist with you. The rush of Monday fades, the volume finally drops, and everything I chase effortlessly stops. I don't remember searching, but here is what I found: the safest, quietest corner on hallowed, settled ground. It's not a burning fire or a fever in the blood. It's the simple satisfaction of being understood. You are my Sunday morning whisper, my slow and easy start, the deepest kind of comfort written on my heart. No need for grand pronouncements, no need to shadow scheme, just a gentle, truthful silence of living in a dream. And I'm not running towards you, I've settled right beside the only open water where my anxious thoughts can glide. We talk about the small things, the weather and the past, the paperbacks we finished, the shadows that they cast. You pick up on the tremor before I even speak the name. You handle all my fragile parts without causing any flame. You took away the pressure to be something I was not, and I realized that true love is exactly what we've got. You are my Sunday morning whisper, my slow and easy start, the deepest kind of comfort written on my heart. No need for grand pronouncements, no need a shadow scheme, just a gentle, truthful silence of living in a dream. And I'm not running towards you, I've settled right beside the only open water where my anxious thoughts can glide. And I wouldn't trade this quiet, this peaceful measure of you for all the frantic, blinding loves that other people knew. This is the only lasting thing, the promise I embrace, the finding of my permanent, perfect resting place. Just settling right beside my way whisper, my perfect resting place. The rush of Monday fades, close, the volume finally drops, and everything I chase effortlessly stops. I don't remember searching, but here is what I found: the safest, quietest corner on hallowed, settled ground. It's not a burning fire or a fever in the blood. It's the simple satisfaction of being understood. You are my Sunday morning whisper, my slow and easy start, the deepest kind of comfort written on my heart. No need for grand pronouncements, no need to shout or scheme, just the gentle, truthful silence of living in a dream. And I'm not running towards you, I've settled right beside the only open water where my anxious thoughts can glide. We talk about the small things, the weather and the past, the paperbacks we finished, the shadows that they cast. You pick up on the tremor before I even speak the name, and you handle all my fragile parts without causing any flame. You took away the pressure to be something I was not, and I realized that true love is exactly what we've got. You are my Sunday morning whisper, my slow and easy start, the deepest kind of comfort written on my heart. No need for grand pronouncements, no need to shout or scheme, just the gentle, truthful silence of living in a dream. And I'm not running towards you, I've settled right beside the only open water where my anxious thoughts can glide. And I wouldn't trade this quiet, this peaceful, measured view for all the frantic, blinding loves that other people knew. This is the only lasting thing, the promise I embrace, the finding of my permanent, perfect resting place. Just sitting right beside my Sunday morning whisper, my perfect resting place. The kitchen light is the only sound in this sleeping quiet town. Your head is heavy on my chest while the tired world puts itself to rest. I trace the lines upon your hand, trying hard to understand how every single star in view led me right here next to you. Oh, the world outside is cold and gray, but they can't touch us anyway. Safe inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in you. Talking whispers, careful breath about a life and love and death. You fear the darkness, I know that fear, but every ghost dissolves when you are near. The coffee cup is getting cold, a story waiting to unfold. But I don't need a grand design, just your heartbeat next to mine. touch us anyway. Safe inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in you. Conversations while you sleep are the foundations of our home, a place where we are not alone. No, we are not alone. Oh, the world outside is cold and gray, but they can't touch us anyway. Safe inside this nebula blue, lost in orbit, me and you. The gravity of all we know tells me that I can't let go. I never knew a love so true till I found my world in you. Music's my world in you. Just me and you in this nebula blue. Outside is spinning fast, a million things to chase. But when I look into your eyes, I find my resting place, like turning down the volume on a constant, frantic hum. You are the silence in the rush, the peace when day is done. You're my quiet harbor in the storm, my gentle, steady light. You don't demand a thing from me, you just make everything feel right. And in the soft glow of your smile, my heart can finally breathe. This isn't fire, it's a steady grace, a love I can believe. Remember that old coffee shop, the rain outside, the pain. We didn't need to speak a word to know we felt the same. It's not the grand dramatic gestures or promises that soar, it's finding comfort in the small things, wanting nothing more. You're my quiet harbor in the storm, my gentle, steady light. You don't demand a thing from me, you just make everything feel right. And in the soft glow of your smile, my heart can finally breathe. This isn't fire, it's a steady grace, a love I can believe. from me. You just make everything feel right. And in the sorrow glow of your smile, my heart can finally breathe. This isn't fire, it's a steady grace, a love I can believe. A steady grace, a quiet love. Yeah, this is how it's meant to be. Just you and me. I don't recall the day, the moment that it changed from just a friendly face to all my world rearranged. There was no sudden flash, no ringing in the air, just a quiet kind of settling, a knowing you were there. And I admire the rush, the fire and the steep climb. But honey, what we have is built to outlast time. We're moving at a measured pace, no need to chase the thrill, just holding steady ground on top of this quiet hill. You're the easy breath I take when the evening starts to fall. The simple truth whispered softly that answers every call. And I don't look across the room for someone bright and new, I just look right beside me, and that's all I want to do. I can confess my fears, the ones I keep behind my teeth. You listen without judgment, knowing what's underneath. You don't try to fix me or tell me where to go. You just hold the flashlight so I can see the road. And when shadows gather and the silence seems too deep, you're the only memory my worried heart wants to keep. We're moving at a measured pace, no need to chase the thrill, just holding steady ground on top of this quiet hill. You're the easy breath I take when the evening starts to fall. A simple truth whispered softly that answers every call. And I don't look across the room for someone bright and new, I just look right beside me, and that's all I want to do. Some call this kind of love mundane. They don't understand the miracle of waking up with your hand in my hand. It's not about the fever, it's about the depth we trust, turning simple moments into something far more than dust. Just look right beside me, that's all I wanna do. A measured pace with you. I never noticed when my shoulders started to relax, when I stopped counting moments, started leaving simple tracks. The world outside was screaming a complicated sound, but somehow in your silence the only peace was found. I used to hold my breath waiting for the coming tide. But with you, I just breathe with nothing left to hide. You are the comfort of the unclenched fist, the quiet proof that magic really does exist. Not in the sudden thunder or the dramatic display, but in the miracle of waking up and choosing you today. You don't demand the high notes, you just ask me for the truth. And I'm the calmest version of myself when I'm with you. We watch the seasons change from amber light to snow. There's no need for the pressure to keep up a constant glow. It's just a settled rhythm, the familiar gentle way. You know the words I need to hear before I even say. I spent so long preparing for a love that felt like war, but you simply opened up the door and asked me nothing more. You are the comfort of the unclenched fist, the quiet proof that magic really does exist. Not in the sudden thunder or the dramatic display, but in the miracle of waking up and choosing you today. You don't demand the high notes, you just ask me for the truth. And I'm the calmest version of myself when I'm with you. So bright because I found something deeper in your constant steady light. It's not a fleeting fever, it's a promise in the soul to simply be together and finally feel whole. Just finally feel whole. My constant steady light. The unclenched fist with you. The clock says 3 a.m. and the city's finally quiet. But here inside this room, there's no need to deny it. I'm just watching you breathe, an easy, simple rhythm. The world can rush all day, but we found the truth within them. Those small unnoticed moments where the noise doesn't exist, just the perfect temperature of your hand on my wrist. You are the steady hum beneath the wild sound, the peaceful resolution after everything breaks down. You didn't sweep me off my feet, you just held me still, a constant, gentle gravity on top of every hill. And I don't need the spotlight or a neon sign above, just this feeling right here, this unhurried, honest love. I used to chase the chaos, the passion burning fast, thinking only fire like that was ever built to last. But your love is like the sea, unchanging in its tide, a depth I can't rely on, a place where I can hide. No grand dramatic gesture, gestures, no need for the parade. Just knowing that you're near me, no matter what is paid. You are the steady hum beneath the wild sound, the peaceful resolution after everything breaks down. You didn't sweep me off my feet, you just held me still, a constant, gentle gravity on top of every hill. And I don't need the spotlight or a neon sign above, just this feeling right here, this unhurried. And every crack I thought I had, every little fault, you treat them like the history that brought us to a halt of searching for the one thing I didn't know I lacked. You gave me back myself on a road I can't look back from. The unhurried love, just a steady hum, always here. Searching, the rushing through the years, looking for a harbor to calm the rising fears. I thought love had to shake me, had to leave me breathless and undone, like a sudden blinding fever beneath a scorching sun. But you were just the stillness, the quiet after noise, a voice that didn't argue, just validating my choice. You became the easiest yes I've ever had to say, the simple steady turning on of the darkness into day. No drama and no pressure, just fitting like a glove, the peaceful measured comfort of an undemanding love. And I could walk 1,000 miles just to prove right, but with you I just lean in and sink into the light. It's the late night till you brew me, the knowing look you send, the little inside jokes that only we can comprehend. You recognize my silence and know exactly what it means. You see behind the curtains, behind the polished scenes, and in this quiet haven where the world cannot intrude, I finally understand the deepness of gratitude. You became the easiest yes I've ever had to say, the simple steady turning in of the darkness into day. No drama, just fitting like a glove, the peaceful measured comfort of an undemanding love. And I could walk 1,000 miles just to prove that I was right, but with you I just lean in and sink into the light. yeah. Finding you. The day dissolves outside our window pane. The world is rushing, but we don't feel the rain. You're reading something low, the pages start to turn, and it's in this small moment my deepest lessons learned. That love isn't a frenzy, it's not a blinding scene. It's just a steady comfort that lies somewhere in between. You feel like familiar light, a place I've always known, a homecoming feeling, seeds that we have sown. It's the silent understanding, the comfort of your name. You turn the everyday into a tender, gentle flame. And if the map got torn and the direction wasn't clear, I just follow the steady drumbeat of your heart. The way you move, a simple grace and stride. There's nowhere left for me to run and nothing left to hide. Cause you don't pick at scars, you just admire the man. You're the quiet safe harbor, the faithful truest friend. I used to build these walls so high to keep the damage out, but your presence whispered peace and melted all the I've always known, a homecoming feeling, seeds that we have sown. It's the silent understanding, the comfort of your name. You turn the everyday into a tender, gentle flame. And if the map got torn and the direction wasn't clear, I just follow the steady drumbeat of your heart right here. They say that passion fades, that fire always cools, but they haven't met the depth of love that breaks all the rules. Cause what we have is timeless, it's gentle and it's deep, the kind of promise that your soul is always meant to keep. Just follow